for joining. So we'll discuss about small program using Python, which is small calculator program. So you can integrate your all concepts like this, whatever I'm discussing. Okay. So, and whenever you are using here, some concepts are integrated. Please understand one by one. Okay. So I'm using some function. So basically, so when you say, one second. Yeah. So def addition, you can take. So always program start with methods or functions only in Python especially. Okay, so when I create function return the value that return x plus y. Okay, addition I am taking, and again def subtraction, you can take variable that is x comma y, return x minus y, and again def multiplication x comma y, return x into y. Then we'll take one more def division. Okay, division, take variables x into y or x comma y. You can see return x by y. So there are 4 functions that I am taken. So print select required calculation. Okay, so first one, print if it is, if you want addition 1, you can press 1 and you can take it, that is addition it will take. Then print off, then 2, that is subtraction, print off, that is 3, multiplication, then print off 4, that is division. So now you can take the input from the user. Take input from the user. Now select equal to input of, enter the select from 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, so whatever you take, what are the operations that you want, you can take it directly. If you want addition, you can take 1. You can, if you want subtraction, you can take 2, and if you want multiplication, you can take 3, and if you want division, you can take 4. So now value 1 equal to input of, input, you can say integer, we need to take it because it's a number, right? So input of, then value 1 equal to input of, then you can see enter the first value whatever you are going to take it. Simple example, okay? So then value 2 equal to whatever, okay? Integer of, then input of, integer of input of, then enter the second value. Okay, so just understand, now I am writing this statement. Okay, taking input function is okay, but I'm writing if statement here. If select equal to, that is 1, okay, if you are taking 1, okay, now print off, you can write it here, value 1, okay, value 1 comma, then you can say plus addition, you can take it here, value 2, okay, equal to, so then add, that is value 1 comma value 2, okay. So first one, after working on addition, if you press 1 it will take addition actually. So what is next statement in this here, you need to write elif, elif select equal to 2, okay, then print off, again you can take it here, value 1 comma, then value 2, then equal to subtraction, subtract of value 1 comma value 2, okay. So then again one more, elif select equal to 3, select equal to 3, print off, then value 1 comma, then you can take it now multiplication. So but if you get the requirement, you need to think it and understand it, and you need to write it, okay. Okay, so now let's see value 1, and whenever I'm trying to add with the 3, that is multiplication, then value 2, then equal to, then you can see multiply, multiply given value 1 comma value 2, fine, then elif, so now what happened here, one second, elif, one second, you need to give one more close bracket, that's it, that's why it is taking automatically, okay. Now elif select equal to 4, print of value 1, and then it's a division, now we are doing a division now, then value 2. So just for understanding, okay, don't think too much about it here. Sometimes they will ask only one example, write a calculator program and execute it. So only one program directly they will take into offer. So this is also will happen sometimes. Okay. Now after four operations, I am taking else, print of invalid input. Okay. So this is just for an example. I have taken functions and just taking input parameters and if conditions. That's all. Now what is happening here? Select required calculation if you want to addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever you want. Now I want addition. So first value you can take it here 100. Second value you can take it here 200. So where we are getting error, name add is not defined. So what we need to do? We need to pass these operations in 1 second. So we have to give this one addition, then functions unit subtraction, that is the interlink with the functions, multiplication, and then division. Okay, so execute it, give 100, then 200. Now let's see, enter the second value, and then 100 plus 200, that will be 300. So same example. So no need to change it here. Just take it one more example here. Now 100 and I am taking here 200. Sorry, just wait it. Okay, what happened? Let's see. Now I gave 100 here and the first you need to select at least 1, 2 or 3 or 4, but I gave 100 here. It is showing that invalid input because only 4 operations we have in this example. So then again you take here 2 operation, then 100, and you take 200, then minus 100 here. So this is how it's a small program to connect it functions, okay, and some other cons. So we have lot of examples will be there. So you can go on, understand the subject. Don't think a high level code, okay, you won't understand. Simple, straightforward. How many concepts here covered? You tell me in this program. One is function class. Second one is input class, input built-in function. Third one is if conditions. With only three concepts, we have given a beautiful example. So whenever they are asking in the interviews or real time also, they won't ask much complicated concepts. So we will write all the concepts which we know like which we have already completed. Very simple, but you need logic, you need mindset. First you need to put mindset actually. Okay, when mindset is not clear, always thinking dependency, and that dependency will not work out for you. That is, I can suggest you. Okay, so and we have one more small concept, that is split actually. Okay, split function. So just we can try in different somewhere. Some developers will use this type of technique actually. So I am taking here x comma y comma z. So and input of, now what I am doing here, and enter required numbers. Enter required numbers. Okay. So then split, and then it's a comma separated. You can split it. Okay. So what I am doing here, print of now x value. So we have a lot of small concepts next 5 classes. Okay, you understand now. It's not like big concept, small concepts which regularly used in the programs. So x value is, then you can take it whatever the value if you want. then that is x comma, then y value is, then you can say now z value is, then that is z. Okay, so when I execute here, enter the required number, so that you can give some comma separated values, 100 comma 200 comma 300. When I execute, what will happen? X value is 100, y value is 100, and z value is 100. So x value you have not given, that is y. Okay, so when I execute now, 100, 200, 300. So now let's see. This is how, in a different way, whatever the user input is given, that user input is comma separator is here. Let's say what we need to, you can see like delimiter operator here, comma. Now what I am doing here, when I execute here, now I am taking here 100, 200, and 300. When I execute, what will happen? The split operator is 100, 200, 300. It's a pipe symbol. Okay. Not only this, you can take it here, which is having at the rate also. You can take it. Whenever passing here, 100 at the rate, 200 at the rate, and 300. 1 second. So when I execute, now let's see x value. So if it is split, is split function is going to separate the value. That's it. So we'll take one more example. Don't think too much about it here. Let's say name, okay, comma, salary, comma, bonus. Okay, name, comma, salary, comma, bonus. That is input of, okay, enter the employee details. Employee details. Enter the employee details. That is split, then same you can give print of, let's say name is, then you can pass name and print of, then salary is. So interview questions also will be there. Can you explain about split function, how we can separate and all? So that I will give you straightforward scenario questions. So then bonus is, okay, then bonus. So when I execute here, employee details you can see here, Hema, okay, salary will be 4,000 and bonus will be 700. Execute. Now it is going to separate it. Got my point? Split function, powerful function in Python. Now same thing here. Let's say Yogi, then 70,000 and 5,600. So it is going to separate it. So understand split function, all of you. Clear? Simple functions will start for your understanding purpose. So now this is where you can understand functions in a different way. So we have a lot of methods also there. Okay. Before, like, we have comments also very important, like single level, multi-level comments and all. We have already done that actually, but you can just once again you understand. Okay, so we have two types of comments. One is single line comments and second one is multi-line comments. Multi-line comments also very important. Okay, what do you mean by single line comments? Means which we are going to use for single line comment. Using single line comment, you can say using hash, using hash we can make single line as usual, right? Then single line comments is like this simple, you know that actually. Just only I told you now, small concepts will start from today. So India, then print off, then our country is, then you can pass country. So here we don't have any comment. So here first example, this is what we need. So this is one line comment. Okay, single line comment means whenever we are executing the program, some people will go and refer the notebook actually, like some documents and all. But some developers, what they will do now, while writing the program itself, within the big program, they will make the comments like this. So here I'll make it same example here. Okay, but one line if you want. So let's see, for understanding the program directly itself. Okay, here declaring the functions, and you can take input from the user, and also here define if class. Okay, like this you can understand. So because in the program itself we have single line for understanding the program, or take it here, first value, second value, anything is fine. So when I execute as usual, like now after executing this program, this is not going to impact the program, this only for reading purpose, no impact for the code. Okay, so as usual remaining lines will be executed and asking the information. So now I am taking here 4, first value 89, second value 3, then that is the value. Okay, same thing we have multi-line comments also there. Okay, multi-line comments. So where we use some description, so we can add more description within the executable code itself. Okay, we don't use any documents and all. For why we are using this multi-level comments, we are using multi-line comments to quick quick understand the code and the process. Okay, at the time of reading the code. Okay, are you clear why we are going to use multi-line comments? All of you, why we are using multi-line comments here? Even though it is simple, but it's very powerful, because for code understanding quickly, if you have 500 lines of program, then if you go and read the documents, what do you understand the documents there? Code is in the system, documents like in the folder. How you compare it, how you understand the line by line code? That is the reason we have multi-line comments actually. So what we will do, let's see here. Value equal to 900 I'm taking, or 9000, whatever you take. If sorry, value divided by 2, that equal to 0, then print of value is even number. Okay, then else you can see, else print of value is odd number. So what is the output you guys are getting? Value is even number, right? So here now we don't have any comments here, but whenever we execute here, okay, now see here, one more important note here. Now we can declare multi-line comments using 3 quotes. Okay, just you can see here. Now I am writing 1 2 3, then you can see this program is designed for checking the value whether it is even or not, or even or odd, every 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 day. Okay, then 1 2 3, close it. See, when I am not giving this, all are red color. When I am using 3 quotes, now this line is comment. So we don't have any problem with this, because it is only for reading the, now you know this. Now whenever you this program, in the documents you don't have this information. So what you will do, okay, if you read this, okay, this program is designed for checking the value whether it is even or odd every day. Okay, so this is for verification of even or odd every day. Okay, we need to check it, so that's why we are using these comments. So for quick understanding purpose, got my point, all of you? Just for understanding, okay, don't think too much about it, these concepts. So now I am taking here like this value. What happened? Value is odd number. Clear, all of you? So you can just today you can focus on integrating this 1 2 and 3. So what is the task, for task you can understand. Okay, this is very powerful actually. You can write 50 to 100 lines of Python code, and and add at least 5 concepts, from Python. Okay, from Python, and get the correct output, and execute it multiple times, and submit submit the code by tomorrow. So this is your task. You can add whatever pandas, matplotlib, like oops concepts, anything. I told you at least 5. You can add 10 also. At least 50 to 100 lines. Don't use if like that. That is not considered. Okay. Good programming. Understand it. 50 to 100 lines of program. At least 5 concept you need to do. Understand what requirement you need to do it and execute it and get the correct output and check multiple times and submit by tomorrow. Clear everybody? All of you. So today you got my point, what I'm discussing. But tomorrow I'm going to ask everybody whether you have done or not. I will ask everybody to paste in the chat box. Then I will execute it here. What is happening? Got my point? You just understand those scenarios. And also you need to share the document also to HR or me, everybody. Okay. So tomorrow I am asking everybody, because last 3 days you might be busy. That's what I didn't ask the questions. Tomorrow also I will ask the questions also, but don't skip the classes because of question and answers. It's your wish whether you can answer or not. Even I will explain the questions also. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So that's all for today. Tomorrow I am waiting for everyone. I don't know how you can write it. You have to impress me with your code. That's all. You can just have a look somewhere, but don't copy and paste it, which is not useful for you. To impress, okay, I can tell you whether you have written own or you have taken copy also. I will ask how. See, now if you write this example, I will ask why this code is happening. I have written a function, that operation that executing in this. If they can select, you can do addition, that the function which is available here. So you have to explain the code carefully. Okay, got my point? So 3 things you can see: write the code, read the code, understand the code, and get the code completion with correct results. Okay, you can write it and read it, understand it, and get the correct results. Okay, guys. So waiting for you tomorrow for a big program. Only one program. Don't use multiple program. Only one program. Above 50, you can write 100 or 150 also. That is your. But don't use like this. Okay. If you like this 30 lines, don't write it. Only few lines. If really required for the concept, you can write it. Otherwise, don't. For only writing the code, it won't useful. I what is my last line? Get the code completion with the correct results. That is important. Okay. So that's all, guys. So see you tomorrow to discuss about each and every one. Those who have not joined today, please, this is very important. Please explain, all of you. HR, you can explain to the people, because this today's class is important. They have to write it tomorrow. So you have to give intimation to everybody before coming to class. Everybody need to submit this document for one document for one program above 50 lines. After that, you can see your confidence level. It will be increased automatically. Okay, guys. So I hope you